Hey there guys, I wanted to rush out this video as fast as possible because they're already doing bot ban wave rollouts, and the sooner that you guys know about this information, the better. This video is made for those that want to profit off of the ban wave coming up, and so if you like it, give me a like, subscribe, whatever, and I hope you enjoy. They already did some of that. They started last night. Bots dropped to about 600k. That's still pretty high, boys. It's still pretty high. You know, some of the questions that I've been seeing is, okay, well, if they're doing bot ban waves, like what's going to happen to the market and what are we going to see from them banning bots, and what items can potentially go up in value? As we continue our battle against bots in Lost Ark, we want to let players know that we will be rolling out a wider, massive wave of fresh bot bans over the course of the next week. While we are always banning bots from the game, with this large-scale ban wave, you should expect to see more significant fluctuations in the number of concurrent users playing Lost Ark, and queues should decrease over time. So that's good, because a lot of people haven't been able to play, right? A lot of people haven't been able to get into the game. They're becoming disenfranchised with all of the bots and the inability to play, and so a lot of people are, you know, quitting the game. Obviously, it makes sense. If you can't play the game, you fucking quit. I went through here and I made up a list of talking points that we can discuss. I'll go over each of these talking points and kind of give you my thoughts on bots. When we had that big bot wave last time, I actually was able to sell adventure tome items, specific low risk adventure tome items for, you know, I bought them at 1 gold and I sold a lot of them for 6 gold because I just kind of memed. I was like, fuck it, let's buy a bunch of these adventure tome items that are at 1 gold right now in high supply, and maybe, just maybe, we're going to see a big price increase on them, or even a moderate price increase on them. And I didn't really worry about it because I think I only spent about 6,000 gold, but because I spent 1 gold and I sold them for 5, I managed to get, or 5 or 6 depending on what it was. I did manage to see, you know, that 5,000 gold that I spent turn into, I don't know, like 20 or 25,000 gold. So that's awesome, right? Like you can't go wrong when you buy an item for 1 gold and then 2 days later it goes up to 5 or 6 gold. But okay, so for those of you that don't know what's going on, obviously we have a huge botting problem. Most of the players that play Lost Ark are bots. Like, you guys all know this, I'm sure. These bots sell gold, and they sell these gold on RMT websites, and when they sell gold on RMT websites, it causes the value of gold in the game and in the markets and in the economy. It causes gold to lose its value, right? And if gold loses its value, items become more expensive, which is disenfranchising the players that play the game. It always feels bad when the gold that you have loses its value and items become more and more expensive, and items are becoming more expensive, and you can see that with solars, you can see that with pouches, and it's not all just because of the demand with Vicus, it's also because gold is losing its value. Sure, they celebrated their 800,000 concurrent players, but as for those in the know who actually research the game and look at videos from Stoops and videos from Nico, you'll see that there is a very real bot problem, right? Because they go over it. I wanted to explain how people buying cheap gold from RMT websites causes inflation in the market. Causes inflation in the market, again, because as gold gets cheaper on these websites, and historically it has been getting cheaper on the websites. 4 to 6 weeks ago, there was about $3, guys. It was about $3 for every 100,000 gold, right? And now it's down to, I think, 80 cents as of yesterday. With a 5% discount, so, you know, maybe today it's even cheaper. There's 2 reasons why it gets cheaper, right? Either they have a lot of gold and the supply is higher on these websites because there's so many bots, right? Or the demand is dropping, and I think that the prices are going down because of both of those reasons. You can see and compare and correlate the prices on the website for these RMT websites. You can correlate that data with actually the prices of the blue crystals and the inflation of items, right? Especially cosmetics and things of that nature. So yeah, just gold, when there's an overabundance of gold loses value. I think that's pretty fair to say. You can use real life examples where the government prints a bunch of money and the value of the dollar inflates. Look at what's happening in the last couple of years with COVID and everything, and the overprinting of money with both the Canadian and the American government. But that's just inflation in a nutshell, right? If you have an excess of currency, that currency loses value. I think you guys all know, if you've ever, you know, you guys all know this. It's very, very simple, right? So now on the other side of that coin, on the flip side of that, bots getting banned and prices going up on RMT websites can, not always, okay, but it can cause deflation due to that lack of abundance of gold, due to the... Yo, call me CXN. Thank you for the follow, man. Thank you for the follow. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. I like that. Welcome to the tribe. So, so when there's less gold out there, okay, or less dollars, if you want to, you know, compare again to real life, when there's less currency, well, that currency regains its value. That currency goes up in value, and even though an item may be worth, might be going up in demand and lowering in supply, if the total value of gold increases because of deflation, you could actually see prices go down for items that are increasing in demand and lowering in supply. So that's just one of the aspects that you have to consider and be aware of when you're making investments if you want to be a smart investor, right? Okay, so the next thing that I have here is, well, how do you check inflation? It's kind of a strange thing. It's like, can you just check inflation? Can you check to see whether the value of gold is going up and down? And fortunately with Lost Ark you can. And I'm sure that the RFGers know how, but for those of you that are new, I'm going to tell you how that and show you how you can check. And that's with blue crystals, okay? So I'm gonna stop dancing here. It's time to stop dancing. And you press F4 and you go into the Mari shop. And the way that it works is you check the currency exchange, look at the inflation that we've been having, and this is something that we track all the time. This is something that we always keep our eyes on, as well as checking the gold cost on RMT websites. And so the way that it works is you can buy blue crystals with gold, but blue crystals have a monetary value attached to them because you can buy royal crystals. Now, I'm not going to get too much into the conversions of royal crystals and blue crystals, but what you have to understand is that it's a very organic market. The value of royal crystals and blue crystals correlate, because when people buy royal crystals and people buy gold, there's going to be a price decrease for crystals. And when people are buying blue crystals, when there's a higher demand for blue crystals, the value of blue crystals goes up because there's less, I guess, like less sellers, right? And the way that you get sellers is through the royal crystals, right? So we're gonna go back to that list, and so it's just good to know and see, like, yeah, okay, it's fucking here. I'll show you guys again. Sorry, you can actually check to see that the prices are rising, that that blue crystals are getting more and more expensive, and the reason why it's an indicator is because it has real value, right? It has a correlation with real dollars, and the reason that is because you can actually buy blue crystals from the store with real dollars. Okay, so that's it has a set value, it has a set monetary value, and that's why you can correlate it. All right, I hope that makes sense. I hope I was pretty clear on that. All you got to know is that blue crystals go up in value as people are buying them, and as people are selling royal crystals for gold, it supplies like blue crystals onto the market. That's how it's organic, right? That's how you check on inflation with blue crystals. You just check to see whether blue crystals are going up in value or blue crystals are going down in value. If blue crystals are going down in value, you're hitting deflation. If blue crystals are going up in value, you're hitting inflation, okay? I wanted to go over why people are scared of deflation if bots get banned, and why we won't see the same dramatic price drop as we did before. And this is, of course, the great fucking Lost Ark depression of like 2 months ago. I think it was about 2 months ago, okay? What happened was that when... And his name is... Yo, Cardin 96, brother, thank you. Hell yeah, welcome to the tribe, brother. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the tribe. Okay. So what happened with why the market became so deflationary is because they removed the ability for bots to get gold from Rapport. Because before, when the game first came out, there was the ability to get substantial amounts of gold from just doing Rapport, and we used to call them Rapport bots. Okay, and they were gold Rapport bots. So instead of fishing, instead of fucking doing infinite chaos dungeons, what botters used to do is they were actually able to get liquid gold from the fucking game to a huge degree. A huge degree. It was fucking nuts. They like bought, they were you know, they were able to do Lutera. They were able to do, yo, thank you. They were able to get a bunch of gold from the welcome challenge. They were able to get a bunch of gold from giving Thyrane Rapport, and you get a whole bunch of Rapport items from just starting the game, right? From the welcome challenge. So we had this huge problem where gold was worth nothing. Gold was worth nothing, and that's why you saw cosmetics go up in value like crazy, because cosmetics closely correlate with the value, with inflation and deflation. Like that's also a great indicator. I'm not going to go into too much about cosmetics, but yeah, when people have a lot of gold and they want valuable items, well, the fucking valuable items go up in value. It's like, you know, that's just how it works. Okay. All right. I'll take a question there, Carter. It's a fast question. Okay, I like that. Hopefully I can have a fast answer for you. Since I have to go to work and can't follow the stream, is it possible to find it all later as a VOD or on YouTube as a video? I would love to get a video out tonight because there is going to be the ban wave next week. I would like to do that, but there will be a VOD on Twitch, and you will be able to find the VOD on Twitch after I'm finished streaming tonight. Okay. So if you're going to work, you will be able to catch it on a VOD. Yeah, for sure. Is Vicus tomorrow? No, it's not going to be tomorrow. Shredder, no. But yeah, Shredder, thank you for the follow, man. I really do appreciate it. It was confirmed, cows. It was confirmed by Rocks on the forum that it's not going to be tomorrow. And yeah, and I could find the post for you, but I'm or maybe one of the RFGs can find it for you and share it with you. I just want to get through all of these talking points first. So that's why people are saying, well, bots are getting banned. So like obviously gold's going to deflate like crazy. It's like, no, that's not. You're correlating two different events when you don't understand the initial mechanic of the primary event that causes you to believe that bots getting banned will cause deflation. It could cause deflation, but it's not why you think. It's not because Rapport gold farm is getting removed. It's because gold is less accessible, and there's gold being removed from the market for RMTers. Okay? Perfect. You'll try to come back later if you're still streaming. Have a nice day and keep doing the great stuff. Thanks, Carter, man. You take care. No, Coomer, he's this is the first time he's watching. Oh, you guys are fucking distracting. Oh my god. You guys know I got a little peanut brain, and you guys know that like I started seeing you chat. No, you keep talking about. I'm just playing, but I'm like in the middle of something, and then I start going over here and over there, and I never like doing this before used to take me like hours and hours. Must have been someone close to the same name. Yeah. Yo, Hex. Thank you. Welcome to the tribe, brother. Welcome to the tribe. Thanks so much for the follow, dude. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. So we're going to get into what to buy right later on. We're going to get into what to buy later on. We're going to get into what to sell later on. But I wanted to just lay out kind of the rules of engagement. Okay. I wanted to just talk about like how it fucking works before I tell you guys like, hey, buy this and sell this, right? Because if you don't know why it works, then you're not going to have as much success if you do understand what's fucking going on. Okay. You just started playing the game yesterday. Did you just hit level 26? All this sounds crazy. Yeah, I mean, if you're not at end game, it does sound kind of convoluted. There's a lot of stepping stones that you're probably missing to understand even the economy. But the economy is very, the economy in Lost Ark is pretty complex. Especially if you're really out there trying to maximize efficiency. Like you could just be like a normie and just be like, I'm buying pouches and I'm going to sell pouches. Look at me, Vicus is coming out. It's like, yeah, okay, cool. But like, these same people who are buying pouches, and they're listening to these huge streamers. They're the ones who get fucking butt fucked by new updates, and then they lose their shirt and they get all pissed off, and then they quit the game because they just lost all their gold. And the gold is the number one thing that you need to fucking play the game and pump up your character. So like, it's totally. I want to make sure people don't lose everything. Are you making fun of me? I'm always making fun of you, Coomer. I'm always making fun of you. Okay, you little bitch boy. Okay, anyways, all right. Love you, buddy. Okay, so we're now on to point number 6. All right, I wrote these down so I could like, I'm going over here, keep going over here, bringing myself back on track. This is why I wrote this down, because this is what happens. You're up 200% from pouches. Yeah, but you know what's going on. You know what's going on. It's not true. You don't care. You're shellfish. Exactly. Where's the copy pasta for all the new guys? Where's the copy pasta, corpse? just got to confuse all the new guys. Okay, so this is one of the things that I think might be hard to explain or hard to understand, which is point number 6. If you guys point number 6, it's up here somewhere. Okay, so as gold deflates and becomes harder to get, gold increases in value. Gold in big bold letters increases in value. And when gold increases in value, that means even though items have increased in demand and have less of a supply, and these items are becoming more valuable, if the gold value has increased and gold is worth more, items will begin to cost less. Okay? Items, even though the value of these items is shooting up, and even though these items are increasing in demand, if the deflation is very strong and gold increases in value, you're going to see these valuable items go down in price. All right? And tier 3 honor pouches are a good example, okay? If T3 honor pouches have ever increasing demand and value, the gold cost of T3 honor pouches still they might drop if the deflation is bad enough, because you have these two forces, right? The value of the item going up and then the value of gold going up, right? But if the value of gold going up surpasses the value of the item going up, you're going to see the value of the cost of the item going down. Does that make sense? Hope it does, because I don't know how to fucking explain it any other way, you guys. Okay, so. So cost of T3 honor pouches still may drop simply because the abundance of gold as before the ban wave is now gone. The abundance of gold is gone, so now gold has more value, so items are going to cost less, hypothetically. Right? Does that make sense, boys? Give me some fucking RFGs if it makes sense, or give me some fucking headbangs if it doesn't. Where's the fucking crayons? I want to see some. Damn, I never saved any of the copy passes. I would have to wing it. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't fucking know either. I never saved any of that shit either. Maybe Armios has them all. He had like 5 of them. Yes, it does make sense. Cool. I like that lock nizzle. Perfect. So, the question then, I like this. I'm talking with my hands a lot today because I'm not playing, right? Normally I'm just like, okay, well, the question, and here's the answer, and you guys don't really get to see how much I talk with my hands. But what are the items then? My account got hacked, so my lost day arc days are over. What? Also, what's up, Rini? How you going, bro? How's it going? How are you going? How's it doing? How's it doing, homie? Crypto, can you get it back? They did say actually in the post that they're going to be getting back to people a lot better. What's up, Name? Hopefully you get your account back. Apparently they're going to be doing a lot more account overviews for hacked accounts, banned accounts, whatever. People that get banned even if they're not botting and stuff. Yes, I'm dude from St. One's Court. I think he took my authenticator off, changed email and pass, and now it has a Russian email. What the fuck? Bro, what are you doing on Saint's Discord? I've actually never been on Saint's Discord. Okay, we get distracted. Boys. Crypto, you must try to get your account back. Who else am I going to play with? I studied psychology in school. All of this creates a black hole in my brain, but I don't want to be broke in game. Well, this is very, if you're new to my stream, a lot of this might seem really overbearing. A lot of it might seem overly complicated, but I'm sure if you stick around, you join the Discord, if you'd like, obviously, it all there's all these different puzzle pieces, right? And hopefully over time, and I'm sure over time, all these different puzzle pieces will form a better picture, a more clear picture of what's going on for you, Sophia. It has been a hot minute. It has been a hot minute, Rini. I hope you've been well.
And his name is
Yo, Lucas 83. Thank you for the follow, bro. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chai, buddy. All right, Sane Pod Discord has nothing to do with Sane 1, by the way, and good evening. What's up, Bang? There is no war on Bong hit, monsters say. Sorry. There is no war on Bong say. There is no gold on EUC. Real men just buy more cloud mounts. Yo, what's up, Lucas? Okay. Let's go over what items to buy. Now, I actually did a thing last time. And I don't know, like I had like 7 viewers, so it's like no one was even watching what I was doing, and no one even knew that I was doing like an adventure tome flip. And what I want to show you is I took screenshots. Side note, I'm good. That's good to hear, bro. That's good to hear. So I wanna show you guys something cool. I did it for you. I did it for me actually, but I'll share. Okay. Third monitor. That's what we'll call this new source. And screen 3. Okay, so can I make this bigger? Yes. Okay. So what I did was after the last big bot ban wave. Why the fuck? Oh, you don't. I want to show you guys my beautiful face. Okay. No. Okay. So when we had that big bot ban wave where it got to 150,000 concurrent users from like 700,000, I bought adventure tome items for 1 gold. And that's what I mean when there's 0 risk, right? Because you can just sell it back for 1 gold. Makes sense. That's why it's 0 risk, because like you will be able to sell it eventually, especially with the new reposting and relisting fucking updates that they came out with. But I tracked what items had price movement and what items went up in value and how high up in value these adventure tome items went. So I don't know how to fucking one sec here. Oh, okay. So all right, so here was the limit of like me giving a shit, right? So I didn't get the first 5 pages because the first 5 pages were all still at 1 gold. So you look at things like message. I bought message in a bottle. I bought poisoned arrows and Magoro's masks that I sold, and I sold these for like 5 or 6 gold. But the reason why I'm showing these pictures is because I don't have the other ones. But not only am I just showing these pictures, it's to show that the day after the bot ban wave, these were the items that went up in value. Okay, so Magoro's masks went from 1 gold to 3 gold. That's an easy double up, baby, and you can buy 999 of them. Pretty sure. So I'll have to double check. Actually, I don't really remember, but you can double up, right? So and doubling up on 1 gold items is a really cheap way for you to like flip and get gold. So anyways, here's the 3 gold ones. These are the prices after. So you can actually check to see what the prices are now and buy these items, right? So Magora's masks are at 1 gold right now. Poisoned arrows and message in a bottles are at 1 gold right now. What is it here? I just bought a bunch of giant flower petals for 1 gold, right? And they're at 8 gold here, and I think they even went up to like 14 gold. So I'll be able to get like a 1400 fucking % increase off adventure tome items, hypothetically, if we have the same bump with adventure tome items as we did before. We might not, because if I really want to get into it, we had the Voltan fucking coming out, and because we had Voltan coming out, people were pushing their adventure tome items so that they could save money on Panacea or some shit, you know. It's yo Goomer! Holy shit! Woo! What is that? Thank you so much, bro. God damn. God damn. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much, Coomer. Fucking A, bro. That's so sick. I'll buy tome items when I see carps going above 8 gold. I mean, buy the rumor, sell the news, right? If they're 1 gold, you don't have a lot of risk. Okay, hold on. You were one of the 7 people face palming in the chat? I believe it. I believe it, Bang. I feel bad for those who bought tons of cloud mounts. Why? Kurusame, that shit went up fucking 300%. Wait, you're then one who skyrocketed tome items when I was trying to get my 100%? I didn't do shit. I only spent 4K. Only spent 4K, bro. Oh, and Coomer, is it popping? Holy shit! Holy fucking shit! 44 people are watching? God damn! God damn! That's crazy. I haven't seen numbers like that in forever. I think it's because I posted that video yesterday with the Vicus release, right? Okay, so yeah, you can ask FBK about what people made off clouds, but I didn't buy in on it. I think it was like people profiting 10K on their clouds they got bought when it got buffed back. Yeah. So I actually have, you know, I have obviously documentation of this happening where I was like, oh, you know what's here, I'll show the new viewers here because they might not have been there for this. So the old mark my words. Here it is, boys. This is last edit was on May 6th, which was a fucking long time ago, right? And I said I had a video, I accidentally deleted it just as a precursor, but price is going to go down, then go up after Voltan. Cloud specifically, but all the pets, mounts, and skins. So the reason for that is because people were selling skins so that they could hone up and get to be Voltan ready. But after people were Voltan ready and people are amassing all of this gold from this new Abyssal dungeon, and people were saving up and selling their Great Honor Leaps, and they hit all of the eye levels that they wanted to hit, well, the prices are going to go back up because now they have money to afford these cosmetics, right? And obviously there was a bump as well with the buff that occurred, but I just wanted to show that, right? So yeah, they said it was a bug, not a nerf. Yeah, exactly. I've been trying to say that. I've been saying that a lot. Yeah, it wasn't a buff. It was a bug fix. So a lot of people got confused by that, but we were in the know, crypto. It's fine. Purify rune, exactly. No, man, exactly. But yeah, Coomer, you're a fucking legend. You double up twice, bought for 5K, sold for 12, then 9 to 18. Damn, yeah. Clouds are awesome, and so are skins. But I'm gonna make a whole video on flipping skins. I have, if we look at my other documents here, for those of you that don't know, like type in !document in the chat, and you'll get access to this document here. And this is, you know, this is my magnum opus that I'm developing. I want to build a website, and I want to just have all my information out there for you guys, so I can like step back and be like, yes, go my RFGs, go Redfish Gang, and fucking make all this gold. And I want you guys to do well, right? That's been the whole plan. But anyway, so I go over how to flip skin and mounts, and maybe we can take a look at that later on next week. But you know, this is 8 pages so far, and I could see it getting up to 30 pages. You've got 500,000 gold ready for the next set of skins? Hell yeah. Okay, I'm getting fucking super distracted, boys. We're gonna get back on track here. All right, so we were talking about bots. So what I would do, and I'll show you what I've been doing, is I look at the adventure tome items that went up. I signed up for a new MMO, by the way. I don't know, whatever. So, yo, Crypto with another sub, dude. Holy shit. And Sophia Raven, holy shit. Yo, thank you so much, you guys. Thank you so fucking much. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you, Krypton. Thank you, Sophia. That's amazing. Teaching us how to flip mounts, like the time you misclicked and added the mount instead of selling it. Yeah, when I right clicked the mounts and put it in my fucking, well, yeah, when I just had the mount, yeah, that was a shameful, embarrassing time. Yeah, I was pretty pissed off. I was like, fuck off. I'm trying to make 500 gold, 600 gold, whatever with a flip, and I end up fucking consuming the 4,000 gold mount. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, so yeah, what I would do, and this is for NA East, this is for NA East, okay, but you can still use these same rules and still buy these similar adventure tome items on EUC, NA West, SA, you know. So what I would do is I would look at personally, I like buying 1 gold items because if they don't do a ban wave, you don't really lose out. Okay, the 1 gold items are the safest, and if you buy an item for 1 gold, you can sell it back for 1 gold if nothing happens, if there's no bot ban wave that really does anything about the adventure tome items. If you're feeling more frisky, you're feeling a little bit more risky, you can buy, you know, maybe some adventure tome items that are 6 gold, 8 gold. But again, you know, if you buy an item for 1 gold, for you to double up because of market fees, you need it to only go up to 3 gold. But if you buy an item for 8 gold, you actually need it to go up to 17 gold for you to double up, right? Because of the market fees. So that's why I like the lower cost items sometimes have better profit potential, not always, but the upside is a little bit easier for you to buy into, right? So anyways, and also obviously you always sell these adventure tome items for your 3-day listing, okay? And it's going to be a little bit expensive to put these out there, especially if you buy a few thousand. You're going to spend you're not going to spend, but you're going to have a deposit, and the deposit's going to be pretty expensive because it's going to be 1 gold per item, okay? So that's a consideration to make. And yeah, so these were the prices of all of these adventure tome items. I think a couple days, like I think it was Thursday or Friday when they did the ban waves. And so I say, okay, well, giant flower petals are selling for 7 gold up to 10 gold, and then I can just, you know, I can go on here. Alice Pacis. Thank you so much for the follow, bro. Welcome to the tribe, man. Thank you so much. Okay, so NA East, we're gonna go take a peek here. Control Y, and then we're gonna go to Adventure Tome. Okay, so we look at the items that are 1 gold. Ice Wing, Megura's masks. I actually had Punica specialty catalogs, but they never sold, so it's whatever. But like buying into this is pretty damn safe, okay? Because there's a potential for upside, right? There's a potential for upside, but if you don't have any upside because the bot ban waves don't really do anything, which has happened in the past, you can just safely sell it back again for 1 gold, and it might take a few days, but you're gonna get your money back. Poisoned Arrow already up to 3 gold here. You can see that the value for, you know, the value of these items is going up, right? Let's see here. Dagger of the High Priest. Like for some of these items here, like even for this giant flower petals, this I bought for, you know, you can snipe these for 1 gold, but again, if you look on that old document or those old pictures that I showed you, giant flower petals are selling for 8 gold. So that's pretty big. 1 gold to 8 gold is pretty good. So, you know, Sealing Charms 3 gold. I think let's try and find Sealing Charm on here. 7 gold, right? Actually, sorry, I need to show this. So, you know, 3 gold right now, sold for 7 gold. Again, guys, I'm not telling you to go and buy these items. I'm telling you what has happened in the past, and if they do a bot ban wave, you could potentially see prices increasing, okay? That's why I say you probably want to buy 1 gold items, because it's just much safer. It gets your fucking toes wet, and you can start getting into flipping, right? Like, you don't want to buy, like, you're gonna get all mad, you're gonna get all pissed off at me because you're gonna buy these items for 4 gold, and then bots are gonna come back in a big way, and it's gonna drop to 1 gold again, and then you lose, right? You're gonna lose a lot of money. So I would say 1 gold is the safest, and you can, you know, keep an eye on the adventure tome items. Okay, so that's one of the items. That's one of the items to consider. So what are the other items to consider when bots are getting banned? Well, the other items are fish. Okay, why fish? Why fish, boys? Why do we buy fish? I want to see what chat's got to say. Why do we buy fish, boys? See if anyone's been paying attention. Who said it best? I think it was Habby. I think it was Habby who said it's like a lottery ticket. Cause bots. Because we are pump and dumpers. Because it tastes delicious. All for all good reasons. Delicious and pumping and dumping and bots. Yes, all good reasons. Okay, so fish, red flesh fish, and pearls are 1 gold. Okay. Well, they were. Let's see. And they have been for forever. Oh, that's not where I want to go. Sorry, guys. Fucking market. So, if you buy in at 1 gold and you convert them to carp and you sell carp for 8 gold, you're going to make 12.5%, right? And you can do it a couple times a week. That's just a thing that we do. We know this. It's like a bi-weekly flip that you can do. You can if you really want to sit there and spam red flesh fish and fucking and pearls and convert them to carp and sell the carp for 8 gold, you're gonna make decent returns. It's not good, but like if you don't have a lot of gold, it's a good fucking way to it's something to do while you're waiting for a riff or waiting for your buddies or waiting for a queue. You know, it's just something to do. You can make 12.5%. Not bad, right? But it's like a lottery ticket, because what happens if bots do get banned? What happens if there's a real significant fucking ban wave that occurs where where fishing bots no longer rampage through the goddamn streets? What happens, boys? I'll tell you what happens. The value of fusion materials will go up, and the value of fish will go up. Red flesh fish and pearls, and obviously fish as well. And you have a very high potential to make a lot of gold. You just do. And if you are unable to, if they're unable to ban the bots and like this great magnificent event happens, you still just make 12.5%. No skin off your back. And if you even cannot sell the carps, right? Or you cannot even if you cannot even sell anything and nothing happens at the end of the day, because it's 1 gold, you can just sell it back on the market. Okay? And then like this has happened in the past, right? We've seen carps go up to like 16 gold, and that's the conversion. If you don't know what conversions are, ! conversion in chat. But we've seen, what natural pearls, like 2 weeks ago, I bought all the natural pearls for 1 gold and I sold them for 3 gold, and I think I made like 30 or 40k. And that was like a little ban wave, right? That's, you spelt it conversion, not conversation, my friend. Here, okay, so I'll show for the okay, that's not it, homie. Conversion. One second here, we're trying to figure this out in chat here. I don't even remember my own commands because everyone knows the conversion. Fucking Christ. Do any of you boy? Okay, yeah. Here it is. I'll show you. This guy a streamer? Shut up. You fiend. Yeah, this was on Lost Ark Daily Plays. All right, guys, what is red flesh fish and how do we convert it? Okay, you guys got to go to your stronghold. You're going to talk to your resource exchange guy. Use T-skill powder. Bang, bang, bang. Go to the 3rd fucking page. You're going to buy a bunch of fishing powder with your red flesh fish. You're going to go to your use skill powder. You're going to buy that. Buy your you're going to buy your Kaldar carp with the powder that you just made from the red flesh fish. Boom, there you go. You got Kaldar carp. Now you can go to your crafting menu and you can go to your workshop, and then you can make Kaldar fucking fusion materials with your Kaldar carp. There you go. Have a good day. Perfect. There it is, boys. There it is. Okay, so that's basically it. You're buying into a golden ticket, and if the golden ticket, if it doesn't stick and it doesn't land and nobody buys any fish and the bots don't get banned, well, guess what? You just sell it and you get your 12.5%. That's it. That's the whole fucking, that's the whole meme, boys. It's just a fucking, It's just if you ain't dreaming, you ain't memeing, okay? That's the whole fucking thing. That's it. It's a lottery ticket. It's like, do bots get banned? Damn it. They didn't. I guess we'll have to take our 12.5% and walk away from it, okay? But if bots do get banned for like 5-6 days, and we do know that Kaldar fusion materials or basic, like here, I'll show you basic. Okay, so I sell basic fusion materials, okay? And if I can sell basic fusion materials after 3 days, that means that 422,000 basic fusion materials sell every 3 days. Could you imagine what's going to happen to the price of basic fusion materials if the price of fish skyrockets? Like that's like there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of these fusion materials selling, and that's what. Well, okay, well that goes up. What about, and I sell simples as well, right? These, you know, I sell for 9 and I sold, right? Like I think you can even look. I can show you. Or maybe it was a different account or a different character. Yeah, it was my paladin or my death blade here. Sorry, 1 second. I can even show you, I say, as I am unable to do so. Okay, so there's 300,000 simples, 400,000 basics, and I'm sure there's a lot of Kaldars that are selling as well, right? So maybe even up to like 800, 900,000 of these fusion materials selling every 3 days. And we know this to be true because like when we post, they sell. So what happens when we run out of fish supply and people are still going through 900,000 fusion materials every few days on NA East, at least? Like, can you guys wrap your head around what I'm trying to explain? What I'm trying to say is like, there's a lot, like there is a huge demand for fusion materials. There's a huge demand for fish. It's just that the demand can never keep up with the, like just the fucking ridiculous supply from all the bots, right? So that's what I was thinking after I was done doing this. If you guys are down, we can just fucking buy out, like we can try, okay? We can try to buy out the red flesh fish market for a meme. Now, only do so if you fucking know what's happening and you know that like we're fucking just doing it to do it. Like I have other investments that I like more, right? But if you want to do it, like I'm gonna blow the rest of my money on it, right? So anyways, yeah. So you guys can see, right? I sold a bunch of simples. I sold a bunch of basics, right? So just in these Oraha fusion materials alone, that's 700,000 being sold every 3 days, less than 3 days, right? Because they had to sell, and I think I still had like 12 hours left on them. So, yeah, a lot of demand there, Okay, so let's go back to the list here, and we're gonna go. I need to get anchored on these points here. So that covers adventure tomes, items, and the fish, and the pearls, and the conversions, and carps, and yada 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 yada. Okay, so what items may deflate with less gold being in circulation? And that's going to be everything. May deflate. Again, may. I'm not saying they will deflate because the force of deflation has to defeat the force of the value of these items going up. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So yeah, basically if gold has more value, everything's going to go down in price. Hypothetically, right? Like if there's so much deflation, if there's too much deflation, everything will drop in price. Okay, across the board, because that's just how economics work. Okay, if Trash Monkey 12, thank you for the follow, man. Thank you so much. Welcome to the tribe. Okay, price fixing report. I expect to hear from the New World staff very soon, mister. Yeah. So, so if you have 1 million gold in a game, hypothetically, I'm just so I can really drive this point home. If you have 1 million gold in the game, in totality, well, items are going to reflect that 1 million gold, okay? But if there ends up being 100 million gold in the market and in the game, in the economy, well, items are going to go up in price because now there's 100 million gold in the fucking economy. And same thing with like governments printing money. If there's more money in circulation, the cost of goods goes up. When there's less money in the economy, the price of goods goes down. It's not that bread became less fucking valuable. It's just bread costs less because dollars are worth more. Figure it the fuck out. Come on. It's 2023. We should know this. Like, if you're older than 7, you should know how this fucking works. Okay. Anyways. Goddamn economics 101. Right? So, we went over the red flesh fish weekly lottery. And, yeah. What happens if bots actually get banned for a few days? Yeah, again. If bots actually get banned for a few days, if you correlate the quantity of fish versus the quantity of fusion materials, and you take into consideration how much of these items people are holding, and then we try to correlate the demand of these items and maybe an increased demand with the release of Vicus, yada, 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 all of these different things that you can try to cross correlate and try to figure out exactly what the direct fucking price projection will be. I'm not going to do that. It's just something to consider, right? Is that what you should be considering is the possibility, and yeah, just you should be considering the possibility that there is potential for bots to be banned, and if there's potential for bots to be banned, there's potential for the value of items to like fishing items and adventure tome items, items that correspond with botting. We can expect those prices to go up. Okay. Is that straightforward enough? Does anyone have any questions? What's up, Duke? Duke33K. How's it going, buddy? All right. Let's see here.
And his name is
Yo, it's Wag with the follow, bro. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the tribe, buddy. Welcome to the tribe. You guys obviously, you guys are more than welcome to join the Discord. I'm gonna post the link up. I just wanted to go over this today because obviously they're gonna be banning bots in the next couple days, and I'm going to release a video tonight about this. Yo, what's pooping? Oh, Carl, I'm gonna call you. I don't ever know what to fucking call you short form, bro. But Carlos, I'll just call you Carlos. It's going good, buddy. How are you doing? You love my video. Now I try your stream. We'll try to flip the market a bit. Yeah, there's tons of different videos that I have on the market on YouTube. Lost car. I don't know, PK. Banning the bot seems like mad copium at this point. It is, but you can still get 12.5%. And for people that don't have a ton of money or have a ton of time on their hands and they're just trying to get their toes wet, I think it's a great introductory fucking tactic, right? I think it's a great fucking introductory tactic for you to get like into conversions and get into making gold and using the market to your benefit. Like, it's like, it might not be huge, but it's like, oh, I've never sold or bought items before. I've never really played with the market. It's a good way to get like familiarize yourself with how the market works. Like, people don't even know how fucking like how taxes work, right? People don't even like, people are still selling items at 2 gold. People don't know how like sometimes people will get back more gold than they thought that they would, and they get confused and they're like, oh, I made more money off this, and it's like, no, you got the gold from selling the item, plus you got your not the market fee, but your the price, the fuck, I'm having a brain fart here. What are taxes? I don't pay those. I know nobody of you pay the red fish man tax. None of you pay the red fish man tax. Deposit, yes, thank you, Loch Nizzle. Yeah. Well, I can't believe I had a brain fart. So, do you guys want to do something fucking awesome? Who here on NA East wants to do something like only if you have gold, by the way. Only if you have like fuck around money. You paid like 2%. You did, Corpse. Corpse is good. He's set. Yeah, true, Reedy, true. True. No profit equal no redfish man tax. Oh my god. I am ready, but on EUC. Well. Yeah. Enough out of you, Reenie. Enough out of you. You're also UC. Oh, what have you guys been buying on a UC? I briefly, sometimes I go over and I check the UC on Discord, and you guys are always just trolling each other. I love it. As you guys know, I don't play UC anymore. No, I can't do it. Oh my god. Yeah, you corpse. Yeah, I know you did. So do you think it's worth duping T3 shards today rather than tomorrow? Dumping? So now we get into the questions. Okay. That is a great question. There are many things that you have to consider, okay? And you have to make your own assessment, right? I talked about the forces of inflation, and I talked about the forces of deflation, okay? So if you have T3 shards and they're doing a ban wave, there's going to be some deflationary pressure from there being less gold in the market, right? If the bot ban wave actually happens, right? And they don't populate with bots, okay? So there is going to be some deflationary pressure just simply because there is less gold in the system. And if there's less gold in the system, there will be deflation. Period. Okay? Now, will the buy pressure and the increased value of honor shard pouches surpass that deflation due to news of Vicus release? That's the question you ask yourself, right? Now, the advice that I always give, and the advice that I gave in the video, and the advice that I have in the market overview, is when you buy into something, you need to have a fucking plan on when you want to sell it, right? So I would say if you made fat fucking stacks, maybe sell out and buy into something that's maybe more of a sure thing, right? Maybe you want to buy into commodities because we know that with new content, there's going to be a higher demand for consumables. And as more and more content comes out, there's going to be higher and higher demand for more and more consumables. Maybe that's it. So like, that's just, those are just the considerations you have to make. But like, I'll let you know all of the, maybe I'll try to let you know about the questions you should be asking, but you have to make your own decision. Cause I don't ever want to be accused of like pumping and dumping, and I don't ever want to be accused of telling someone what to do.